Hello everyone, this is Bodhi, and welcome back to another episode on the Cornerstone SMP. This is episode 4, and we are standing right now in front of the wheat fields and the berry field and all these farmland that we built up in the last episode. And there might be a couple things different that you guys might notice. So first of all, look right here, we actually started to go through and add in a path to this village. Now I'm not sure if this is the 100% the official design, but I really like how it looks, and I got this design. I was sort of having trouble coming up with ones because I tried a few different path designs where we mix in the coarse dirt with the path blocks. I tried using similar to the floor, but then I found this on Mythical Sausage's channel, and he had a video about path designs, and it was something that I hadn't really considered because it's really simple with the path blocks as the main part, and then outside of that it's sort of bordered by a mixture of gravel, podzol, and coarse dirt. And then it really came together when we started to add in these just these greeneries on the outside. I had to farm up some grass because unfortunately grass, you can't bone meal podzol or anything like that. And then also I came along and added these little fences with the lanterns on top of them. So, I don't know, I think the path looks really nice, and it's sort of, I did it all around here, but it's definitely not all across the village yet. And also, we have more of the village to build. It has to keep going here and stuff. We do have to put this farmland in. And, but yeah, that's for another time. Right now, I should probably tell you guys, I have a couple of plans for today's episode. But the first thing that I really wanted to start off with today was something that, you know, it might not be necessary, but I think it's gonna be a bit of fun, and I just felt like doing it for some reason. So I think I'm gonna go do a mining session in the Nether to see if we can find any ancient debris. We haven't found any yet. I only have found diamonds so far, so we haven't gone really mining for ancient debris. I think I did for a couple of minutes a while back, but I hope this time we can find some ancient debris. I think I'm gonna go for sure, at least until we find some. But I think I'll go maybe for half an hour to an hour, and I'll just do a first-person time-lapse of me mining through the Nether. And hopefully we can find some ancient debris and maybe upgrade our pickaxe or our tools or something. I'm not even 100% sure yet. I just really want to do a mining session. So let's go ahead and get that done, and I'll catch you guys after we're done with that mining session. Hey everyone, while we're doing this quick little mining session, I just wanted to drop a plug to my Twitch channel. It's BodhiMC, but you don't have to search that up. It'll be right down in the description below, so you can just go ahead and click that and head on over there. I would really appreciate it if you check out the channel and drop a follow if you seem interested. And yeah, we'll be doing everything on there from busy work on the Cornerstone SMP to when I feel like doing some building. Ever since we got back into it with the Minecraft videos, I felt like doing some streaming again, and so yeah, we're definitely gonna kick things off back up on that on the Twitch channel. I'm not sure if I'll be doing them as often as I make videos, but hey, I'll probably be even doing a stream shortly after the release of this video. So yeah, go ahead, click the link down below, and I'll see you guys over there. Oh boy, that was quite a lot of mining, but I feel good with the stuff I got. I think I might have gotten a little bit lucky. I definitely got some good stuff, so let's go ahead and take a look. First things first, man, I really need to get an Enderman XP farm set up, or someone on the server, because going to the skeleton farm to mend my pickaxe is not the way to go. I even tried destroying some quartz ores to get XP, and speaking of which, this is how much quartz we got. If it was later on in the game and we had a piglin bartering farm and a gold farm, then I wouldn't have stopped for the quartz or the gold, but since we don't have either of those things, I stopped for the ores, and I got a ton. I might have had a little bit before that, but wow. And gold, that's still quite a lot, because I can smelt each of those into an ingot, so it's a lot better than mining for it in the overworld, obviously. But now, for the big reveal. Anyone want to guess how much netherite I got? I mined for around 1 hour, just below 1 hour, around 50 minutes, I think. So, here we go, guys. Opening up the ender chest, we got 33 ancient debris. And so, you guys probably know that that makes 4 netherite ingots, once we combine it with the gold. I mean, sorry, not 4. That makes 8 netherite ingots. Brain fart for a second. It makes 8 netherite ingots once we combine it with the gold. So yeah, we should, which by the way, we should probably start smelting those. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna spend the ancient debris right now. Just because I feel like I'm completely fine with diamond right now. It's not like that tiny boost in mining speed is really gonna make a difference right now. But I might gradually start to upgrade my tools as we go along. I definitely don't want to upgrade my sword because I want to get a better sword. Like I said, I do not like knockback. I want a better sword. But yeah, for now, we'll just keep the debris, and eventually we will start upgrading our stuff. But I think we'll wait probably until after the Ender Dragon fight, which is coming soon, probably the next episode. But yeah, nothing for right now because I don't want to lose any of my stuff. And so yeah, I'll go ahead and hold on to it. And now that we've gotten that out of the way, we can go ahead and get into some building for today's episode. Okay guys, so some of you might remember from last episode, we had this empty plot of farmland right here. And I had suggested, or not suggested, but I had said that I might either fill it up with carrots or with sugarcane. And I think I'm going to go with sugarcane for sure. So right now, I'm going to just start filling this up. The thing is, I'm going to have a diagonal pattern of sugarcane. It's going to like go 2 rows of sugarcane and then a row of water, because that's how it'll work, that they'll stay like hydrated. And so it might look a little bit weird. I'm not really sure how it'll look at first. I'm not going to cover all the water with trapdoors. But let's just, yeah, so now we can place the sugarcane down like this. There will be 2 here, but I'm going to keep this infinite water source. And then the plan is we'll also have sugarcane on this row, but that means that first we have to fill this with water sources. And we can just use our infinite water source here. There we go. And maybe later we can come back and put like, stairs, like waterlogged or whatever, so that we can walk straight over this to harvest it. Although I think the diagonal pattern will make it look really nice. But anyway, while we're doing this and while we're filling in the sugarcane, I was going to tell you guys what we're actually going to go with for today's project. And I have a couple things in mind. The first of which is I think it's time to get a little bit of automation. And what I mean by that is I think inside of this farmhouse here, since we have just all of the empty space, I think that like underneath the floor, I'm going to build a melon and pumpkin farm. And to be honest, melons and pumpkins aren't the most useful to us right now, but I'm thinking of soon bringing some villagers over to our Nordic village here. And I think that'll give some life to the place, and also that means that we can start getting some more trades. And if we are to have some farmer villagers, maybe we can even cure them up. Then what that means is that we can trade the farmer villagers, melons and pumpkins, and then get emeralds off of that, and then trade librarians for books or any other villagers for other trades. So yeah, I want to make an automated melon and pumpkin farm. There's a really simple design by Il Mango that I've used many times before. It just uses some observers, some pistons, and some note blocks, and it's really quick and efficient considering how simple a build it is. So we will get to that in a second. And then I also want to do some building, so I think that after that, what we'll do... Oh, shoot. Wait a second. Oh, I did this wrong. Yeah, I did do this wrong. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be... Actually, that's fine. We can just form infinite water sources there. But it does mean that those are wrong. Anyway. No, that's the correct one. But yeah, like I said, then what we're gonna do is build, I think, into that mountainside right there. We're gonna build like this little portal room extending outwards, and I think that'll be really cool because right now our portal is just sitting in a pretty random spot. So yeah, it's time to spruce it up a little bit, I think. So wait, can we do the same trick here? No, we're gonna have to move this entirely. Oh no. But yeah, anyway, we'll build the melon pumpkin farm and then get the portal room done. I don't have a specific design in mind yet, but I think we can come up with something pretty nice, probably looking mostly similar to these builds. Maybe we'll try to incorporate some more of the blackstone, since it's like it's another portal. But I'm not entirely sure yet. But anyway, this is probably not the most entertaining, so I'll finish this up and catch you guys when we're done, probably to work on the farm first. Alright, so a little bit of time has passed since that last clip, and we got it all finished up. We got the sugarcane patch looking nice. As you can see, it's all grown up, actually. So, we switched it up a little bit, because I figured I wanted the rows to look a little bit farther apart, so we have this layer of water, instead of just the straight diagonal, we have 2 blocks of space. And I think it looks really cool. These 3 fields, actually, I love it. It looks really nice. So, now that that's done, we have all the crop fields done. After that, I started gathering up some redstone resources to build our farm. This is pretty much all we need right here. So I think what I'm going to do is take those resources and build it up inside of here. I was thinking about going underground, but I don't think I want to do that yet. So, because I don't want to dig out that big of an area. So I think it doesn't take up very much space. I think it's like 3 or 4 tall, maybe a little bit more, but it should fit in this room right here. So yeah, that'll be just fine. And then maybe we can put more farms underground. Maybe a cactus farm or something? I don't know. I think it'll be cool though. So we'll have the farm in this room. So let's get started on building that, and I'll catch you guys in the process. Okay, so we started building this farm up, and since we don't have an iron farm yet, we're not going to be using a bunch of hoppers. We're going to be using a rail system instead, so I'll put a minecart hopper down here. But now that that's done, we have the unloading system and everything. So the next step is to put the actual dirt on top, and I'm pretty sure we have enough space, because the dirt will go here, then the melons and pumpkins, then the pistons, and then the note blocks. Yeah, we have just enough space for it. So yeah, now I have to place a 9x9 layer of dirt, and then I should probably work on getting enough seeds, because I think I only have 1 pumpkin right now. But yeah, this really shouldn't be too complicated, so let me just get this thing almost finished up, and then I'll catch you guys back in a second. Alright, so the farm is actually completely finished now. We just have one last step here, which is to throw in the hopper minecart. So, if we drop that in, it should start to pick up the melons and pumpkins, and then if we go over here, I am pretty sure that the unloading system works fine. Yep, so it stays there, and then unloads all the items into here, and then when it's done, I think it should get pushed off. Hopefully. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Okay, cool. So the farm's working fine. So now we have a stable supply of melons and pumpkins. Just drop these in here. I'll put them in my storage system. And yeah, so once we get some villagers over here, we can trade with them. So that's gonna be great. And yeah, I mean it's not the greatest looking interior, but I don't think we'll come in here aside from when we actually need these resources. This is more meant to be functional rather than actually look super nice. So that's okay. But yeah, now that we're done with this, why don't we start planning out our next build for today? Hey guys, so I figured that we would go ahead and bypass doing a time lapse on today's episode, because the build that we're going to do next is going to look pretty cool, but it's not very big, so it wouldn't really make sense to do a time lapse. And as you guys can see here, I already started working on it a little bit, and hopefully it can turn out pretty nice. So let me show you what we got so far. It's a very similar structure to these ones. It's basically the same. However, the one differentiation we've made so far is the roof. We used some grass, podzol, and coarse dirt, and then planted foliage on top of it to sort of make it fit in with the cliffside. And I got this idea, or I was inspired to do this by Free Stamps. He's doing some builds with this type of roof, and I thought it would look cool in this specific scenario. Oh, shoot. I thought it would look good in this specific scenario because it's in the side of the cliff. Do I have any grass on me? Ah, rip. You know what? I think I might have someone here. Ah, yes, we do. Okay, so since we're not going to do a time-lapse, I can just walk you guys through the rest of the build here. Or maybe not the whole thing, because I'm not 100% sure on everything that we're going to be doing. So, I think what I want to do is for this portal room here, I think that in this space right here, I want to incorporate aspects of the nether. So bring in like nylium, netherrack, some vines, and some like crimson, and like the wart and warped wart and nether wart blocks and stuff. And then the only thing I'm wondering is if that will fit in nicely with the walls that are already made out of spruce. So why don't I try that out and catch you guys once we finished it up, and let's take a look and see if it actually fits at all. Okay, yeah, that's an 100% no. I'm sad I even tried that. Alright, I think we're on to a winner, and I can show you guys what we've got going on here. As we approach this, one of the main problems that I was having is that the nether portal itself is just like such a contrast to everything around here, so that if it was fully exposed, the purple would just be overpowering to this entire area whenever you set eyes on it. But with this sort of entrance here, sort of mimicking the style of our storage house, we can sort of see it a little bit, but not entirely, and we can still walk straight up into here, and it's looking good. And then I thought that a really cool touch we had here is we have like the nether sort of leaking out into our normal path design so that it's bordered by like the nylium and netherrack instead of the coarse dirt and stuff. It sort of blends together. Also, let me go ahead and sleep here, because it is approaching night. And then I can show you what we did inside, although you can pretty much tell. We sort of just incorporated the same nether theme, how it's sort of leaking in from the overworld. We were able to incorporate like a couple of different biomes, right? So got like the basalt, and then we got the crimson and the warped, and I think it looks really cool. And then there's sort of like patches of netherrack opening up. The string is a little bit annoying, but otherwise it would just grow all the way. So that the only thing we have to do now is to actually link up our nether portals and also to detail out this build, because one of the common things I've been doing is replacing some of the spruce logs, or some of the spruce planks, with stripped spruce logs, and so that really shouldn't take that long at all. I think, yeah, we can just throw a few in here. Let's actually pillar up here. Oh, oops. Okay, so now, yeah, we can just throw a few in here, and it really shouldn't, it's such a small structure, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, and then also, once we, I think that it might just link up to the same portal, so I don't know if I'll have to move it, but I think I will anyway, just for the sake of, I don't want it to cause a problem, because sometimes portals can get a little bit weird when you link them up to portals that they're not exactly connected to, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, let me go and get these two linked, and yeah, now that we have the details in, it's looking like fits in better with all of the other structures we have. And yeah, I actually really like it, and I think we might use this style more to maybe build some more structures in the cliff sides. Not with the nether, of course, but with the grass and coarse dirt and stuff. So yeah, let's go to head over to the nether side, fix things up around here, and I'll catch you guys in a second. Well, it almost seems silly how little we moved to the portal. It was literally sitting like right here, and now it's right over here. But hey, it's fine with me. Now it's in the right spot, and if we light it up, I believe we should have no problems connecting to our portal. If we do, that would be really strange. Here we go. Boom. There it is. So now we're back on the overworld in our lovely looking building, housing our nether portal, so I'm really happy with it. And yeah, it's a cool change of pace on these buildings to throw in the different aspects here, and hey, I really like it. So that is pretty much all of the builds that we wanted to get done today, so I'm pretty happy about that. Well guys, with that build finished up, that's gonna have to be about it for today's episode. We got several things done. First off, we went on an ancient debris mining session. We got 33, that's pretty amazing. Next, we built up the amazing melon and pumpkin farm behind us, which, by the way, let's just check on this thing, because I'm sure it's producing like crazy with how efficient it is. Oh my, yeah, look at that. I haven't even been AFKing this thing, because it's just in the spot where I've been doing all my work, so that's amazing. And yeah, and then after the melon and pumpkin farm, you know, we did this build, and I'm really happy with how it came together. I'm loving this village. Once we got the path in here, it's just really coming together, and I'm just like, God, I can't wait to put in more buildings, honestly. I don't know how long we're gonna like stay focused on building aesthetic builds in this area, but hey, I'm having fun with it, so why not? But anyway, that's gonna be about it for today, guys. So this has been Bodhi. If you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like and stay tuned, because we have some big things coming in the next episode. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified about that, and if you're new. And yeah, without further ado, guys, I will go ahead and see you all in the next episode.